A former Vietnam refugee and American combat veteran is using his decades of experience to help Ukrainians. He just got home to Utah last week and shares his story with Ashley Soriano.
Quan Nguyen has seen all sides of war. He just got back from Ukraine after spending 2 months there helping refugees. He says one of the toughest things he saw was an injured 4-year-old in the back of an ambulance calling for his mom.
Bella!
Quan Nguyen is settling back into his Utah home. He and his wife Amy started the nonprofit Task Force 824 after Russia invaded Ukraine. August 24th is the date of Ukraine's independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. 1 week after creating the charity, Quan was headed to the war zone.
Here's a remnants of a T-64 Russian tank.
I think we were in bed one night and he just kind of looked over and I was like, I know what you're going to say.
In the initial days when I got into Kyiv, it was a ghost town.
Quan helped get refugees shelter, transportation, and critical supplies.
Food prices skyrocketed, so there were people that couldn't afford to buy a lot of groceries. So we made the decision, okay, great, I'll just go to a local store, a grocery store, and buy as much food as I can.
Quan has experience in a war zone. He served in combat in Iraq and Afghanistan, and he knows what it's like to be forced from your home because he escaped Vietnam following the war.
We got on the fishing boat, and unfortunately, the fishing boat, the engine died, so we were left stranded in the ocean for probably about a week or two. We had to ration water, and then eventually we were caught.
Quan says he sees himself in some of the refugees who had to pack up and leave at a moment's notice with just one bag of belongings in hand. The memories of escaping Vietnam and living in refugee camps stick with him. Now the memories of the Ukrainian war will stick with him too.
I was asked to basically sit in an ambulance with a 4-year-old kid that was injured. They were transporting him from Kyiv to Lviv, which is a 10-hour ambulance ride. The medication wore off, and he was telling his mom, "Oh, everything hurts."
While Quan was in Ukraine, his wife Amy handled the nonprofit's logistics and social media, but they both have plans to return this summer along with their 3 kids. In Salt Lake City, Utah, Ashley Soriano, Fox News.